Yes, the Pan America makes 30 more horsepower.
There it is!
This shouldn't be a Harley. It's fast.
About the same power as this, and more torque than this.
It has more tech than both of those combined. And it's a damn good looking bike. Take a look. This bike was announced, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. A Harley with the same power as a 600 and more torque than a 1000?
This is insane.
I love going fast and I love being comfortable. This is the best of both worlds, and it doesn't take an $8,000 135 Screaming Eagle to do it. So I bought one, and man, has it been a wild ride.
Speaking of which, let's jump on this thing and see if we can put this experience into a video. Let's talk about some stereotypes for a few minutes and talk about what this bike actually is. You're gonna see hate posts all over the internet with traditional Harley riders saying, oh, it's not a real Harley. And there are sport bike squids out there saying, oh, the Pan America has 150 horsepower. It doesn't have dual disc brakes. It has a giant balloon front tire. This big balloon front tire makes it handle like crap. And oh, there's only a single rotor in the front. How can a sporty bike only have one front rotor and still be sporty? And to that I say, maybe this bike isn't for you. But if you have big enough balls to not need your ego stroked with everything you do, let's talk about what this bike actually represents.
This bike represents the literal new age of Harley Davidson.
A world where the Sportster can do this. That's incredible. Of course this bike doesn't handle like a super sport. It's not meant to be breaking any lap records.
Up until a few years ago, we didn't even know Harleys were fast and could race around corners like these bikes. Yeah, this big balloon front tire may not make this bike handle like a Ninja 400.
And it's this same front tire that makes this bike aero straight and the most stable cruiser I've ridden at speed. This bike doesn't get blown around on the highway.
And it doesn't need to weigh 800 pounds to do it. Yes, the Pan America makes 30 more horsepower.
But the mid-range on this 1250T is insane. At 4,500 RPMs, when you twist the throttle, this thing rips like a spaceship on takeoff. And it pulls all the way to redline.
But this less powerful engine will jump on anything on the low end. Anything.
This bike has so much torque that even in 6th gear, 60 miles an hour, I can twist the throttle and pass anybody on the street, which is clearly where this bike belongs.
And as far as if this power is enough, well, I was out one day and happened to run into a little someone in the wild. Look what happened.
There it is!
So yeah, those extra 30 horsepower may be nice, but it would completely take this bike out of the new rider-friendly category and make it completely unapproachable to new riders. As it sits right now, you can put it in rain mode with the reduced power and get similar performance to the older, slower Sportsters. But if it had those extra 30 horsepower, man. Since we can all agree that this bike does not belong on a racetrack, I think we can also agree that it doesn't need sport bike brakes. Having this front wheel open adds so much to the look and presence of this bike. I cannot go anywhere without getting compliments on the look and presence of this bike. I think Harley got it right with this one.
This bike stops. Trust me, you're not gonna be crashing into the stuff in front of you.
And you can thank Brembo for that.
So this isn't a traditional Harley, but isn't that the point? I've had this bike for over a year now, almost 10,000 miles on the clock, and I would not change a thing about it. It is absolutely perfect. The bike looks good. The bike handles well for the street. No, you're not breaking any lap records, like I said, but it's a good bike. I wouldn't change anything about it. If anyone that helped work on this bike is watching this at any point in time, thank you. You actually got it right. This is an awesome bike. I honestly had no plans or intentions of ever owning a Harley, and this bike made me pull the trigger. Thank you. As always, thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, shoot me a comment below. Let me know exactly what you want to see. This is just my 1 year review with the Sportster S. But if you guys like this style content, comment below. Let me know. Peace.